Oh dear.
Oh, okay. Hello everybody. This is a little video, one of a sneak preview of our beautiful moorings.
We come across a hole while we're on the boat, and I know some holes are more serious than others, but they all need addressing.
And a trip to Manchester.
Oh, she's laughing at that.
A trip to Manchester for two very early morning appointments.
And we get some surprise items in the post.
Yeah.
Right, not a planned video, but just one of my, what time are we? Help put my glasses on. 7:45 at night, just gone to fill up my coal scuttle, and that was a big pile of ash, or not ash, but coal soot on the floor, and I've got a hole in my bucket. Have a look.
Yeah, so this bucket is 2 years old. I don't know whether you can see just down the bottom there, there's a big hole where it's corroded through, and I could nearly, if I pushed hard, get pointy finger through there. And it's, as buckets go, it's quite a nice bucket. So, repair job.
Now, we was having a clear out of the kitchen cupboards the other day, threw loads of baking tins away that have been on the boat for 2 years that we haven't used. Well, what I've done, I've found my tin snips, I've cut the rim off of this. Now, hopefully, ouch, and that's very sharp, hopefully that's going to fit inside there and seal that bottom up.
So let's have a go. There's me modified bit. Look at that. I have a new bottom in the bucket. So I've just got to seal around the edges, find some sealant, and I'll get another year out of that at least.
Yeah, so well pleased with that. Now got to rummage through here and try and find a tube of sealant. I know I've got some. I can guarantee sod's law the last place I look will be the last place I find it. So that would be the last place I look, because it's the biggest. So I'm actually going to bit of reverse psychology and look in there first. And we had an old trivet that I was told to throw away, but I'm sure I'll find a use for that. Yes. Now this stuff, this is good. And it does what it says on the tube. It does stick like you know what. Right, so that's got a good squidge, I think is a technical term, all around the edge. So that should just push in and seal nicely.
Yeah, so not the best job in the world. Sealant has never been my forte, but I'm going to get another year out of that coal bucket. Yes, I was well chuffed that I managed to fix that. If I'd have bought a new bucket, that would have meant throwing out the old bucket and throwing away the baking tins, and I'd have been heartbroken. So two things that were of no longer of any use, and I made one good item out of it, so I was well chuffed with that.
Yeah, that comes from a lifetime of hoarding. Mark's hoarding actually did come in handy this time.
Yeah, although on a 60-foot narrowboat with limited space, my hoarding is at a minimum. There's stuff I've got hid that Deb doesn't know about.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
As you can see, the moorings that we've got at Aqueduct are absolutely wonderful. The views are to die for.
Yeah, just step out of the cratch onto the pontoon area and just look across the canal, across the undulating rolling hills of the Cheshire countryside.
It's lovely, yeah.
Or fields, as Deb calls them. Yeah, I did mention that we was going to do a walk round of the marina, but I only managed to speak to a member of staff the other day and mentioned that I wanted to take my drone up. Drone flying in the marina is a no-no, so I'm glad I did check, but he said I'm more than welcome to go across onto the towpath, the other side of the canal, and film the marina from the perimeter. So that is what I will do in another video.
Yeah.
And then obviously a little bit more footage around our beautiful marina. A cold and frosty start to the morning, but looks like it's going to be a nice day. Just have to be very careful on mornings like this. As you can see, it's quite slippery there, and looks very cold in there. Now I don't know if this is going to come out, but there's the general Christmassy feel of the marina. And let's see if pointy finger works in the dark. Yeah, we've even made the effort as well.
Yeah, so the day that we'd been dreading finally arrived.
Yeah.
And we set off to Manchester for the Christie.
Had a 10:15 appointment for your treatment.
Yeah, and we had a last minute appointment an hour earlier than that for a wig fitting.
And here's how it went. That's quite nice, that one.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Does it look all right from behind?
It does, yeah. And that is the length that you... I'll video this so she can...
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised.
I'd actually like that.
Do
That
you?
is nice, yeah.
Do you know what? I think we've smashed it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because I really do like this.
That's actually better than your own here.
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Well, that's just dropped Debbie off at the Christie. I think that's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. She's so yeah, as I was trying to say before I got struck down by a bout of winter hay fever, she's so scared about this first treatment. I think it's the not knowing, but
And that was 2 weeks ago.
well, it will be 2 weeks ago in 2 days' time when we upload the video.
Yeah.
So if you're watching it, then it's 2 weeks ago. If you watch it 2 weeks after that, it'll be 4 weeks ago. But you get the general gist. I'll shut up.
Yeah, so leading up to that, like going into the Christie and having the treatment, going for the wig fitting, I think I was actually more worried about that than I was the actual treatment itself, because it's a big thing for any woman or any man, come to think of it.
And I didn't get to try any on. But no, I haven't tried Deb's on yet, but I probably will just for comedic value.
But it was the lady was absolutely amazing. She knew her business.
Yeah,
She really did. And I can't believe that within 10 minutes I'd found the wig
Yeah,
for
and
me.
that was only what was the first wig you tried on?
Yeah.
Tried
Yeah.
another one on, which was nearer to her hair, and you look like you've been dragged through a hedge backwards.
Yeah.
Put the first one back on, and bang.
Yeah.
That
And
was...
the thing is, she'd never met us before, never
No.
seen a photo of us or anything like that, or me, sorry. Yeah, but she really knew her business. Awesome.
Yeah, so well
Yeah,
pleased with
so
that. Yeah.
that sort of put a positive on the day,
Yeah.
even though I was dreading it.
Yeah, still not nice.
Yeah,
Obviously, as we explained before, and as you see, I can't go in with Deb.
no.
And it's about an hour's run from our marina to Manchester. So I think we'd left at 8 o'clock in the morning
Something
to
silly.
get there at 9:15 for the wig fitting, so we can then leave there to get back to the Christie for 10:15 for Deb's chemo. You'd been told to allow at least half the day for your first session, and obviously the dogs are at home on the boat, so I left you there. I drove back to Aqueduct Marina, had an hour with the dogs, phoned family just to let them know everything was okay. You rung, you said you'd be ready in about an hour, so I then headed back over there and picked you up.
Yeah, I was all done and dusted by 1:30. I was well chuffed, you know. So, and it was all explained to me and everything else and what to expect, etc., which was good. So yeah, it was good. I was pleased to see Mark.
I was pleased to see her as well.
Yeah, so right now I'm having a good day, as you can see. I've had a few bad days, don't get me wrong, and a few dark days. But I'm learning to manage the symptoms now of the what do they call them?
Side effects.
Side effects, yeah. I'm learning to manage them now.
I think the first few days it was, you described like the worst hangover ever.
Yeah, it is like a massive hangover. But
the nauseous feeling, we've now got medication for that. I had to inject Deb's belly with some immune boosting stuff, and yeah.
I didn't like that.
No, I know. I said I can't do that, but then when I saw the look on Deb's face, the thought that she had to do it, I stepped up to the mark and...
my hero.
Yeah, so that was only for 7 days.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know whether you'll have to do that again.
No, we're not sure.
On your next lot of treatment.
Yeah, my next lot of treatment, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yeah. So
so Christmas is sort of like cancelled for us in a way.
Just postponed. And like it is for a lot of other people this year.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, you can't...
No, it's just a Sunday dinner, really, but with turkey instead of chicken. And we had a nice little surprise. It was always a surprise from David, from Narrowboat Snow Goose. He messaged us to say that he was coming past. So we waited for him outside. He stopped.
Gives his royal wave.
Yeah. He stopped for a couple of minutes and had
Christmas
a
music.
natter with his Christmas lights on, Christmas music.
Blaring out,
and then he sort of disappeared into the distance. But that was nice catching up with David. The last time we saw David was a few videos back when he helped us up through the locks when we was coming out of Middlewich to come here, and that was just after David had her operation, so she weren't allowed to do the locks. So that was nice to see David again.
Yeah, it was his lovely face.
Shut up.
He's having a whinge, you know.
Yeah, Alfie's whinging in the background because
it's his dinner time.
Yeah, it's 5:15.
Yeah.
Even though we're sitting around the other way, so you can't see the clock.
Yeah. So as we said earlier, we received some lovely surprises in the post.
And you may have noticed we're drinking from. We've got 2 different mugs here. One's a china one, and one's a plastic one. Which somebody kindly, we didn't know this was being done, printed these up. They've obviously got some screenshots or pictures that we've posted on social media. Got some badges, not how to, but how I do, and pointy finger. I've even got official
lanyards
of pointy finger, or I can take that one out, and depending on what I'm doing, whether I'm pointing or doing. Yeah, so that was from Gordon. Thank you very much, Gordon.
Thank you so much, Gordon.
And I'll put... Gordon doesn't do this as a full-time business, but... obviously, if any of you guys want anything printed up, I'll put Gordon's details in and how you can contact him in the comments below, and maybe you can just put a little bit of business his way, and they are great.
They are lovely.
My favourite mug at the moment. Yeah, so thank you very much, Gordon.
Yeah, thank you, Gordon.
Right, and what else did we receive?
These
are hand.
These are from Judy and Stuart. They're hand knitted hearts. And the letter that come with it, basically, it just means the world. That she said, when I go in for my chemo, I take one, and then Mark keeps one with him.
And nearly got choked up then.
And and we're always together, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful gesture. So Judy,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and as you can see, the cake.
Oh my God!
Oh my days!
Oh, and when we cut into that, it was just so moist and wow! And now from a very young age, have loved ginger cakes. When we lived in a village called North Wootton, our next door neighbour was actually a rep for McVitie's, so his garage was filled with McVitie's ginger cakes and biscuits, and we'd always get some free samples. So I was like weaned on McVitie's ginger cake, and this is better than a McVitie's ginger cake. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, and we've still got some left. I'm actually saving a little bit. We're meeting some friends, socially distanced, 2 metres of course. Can't take any risks with Deb. No. Being immune or compromised, but we're meeting some friends out on the cut. We're going to take the boat out tomorrow. But if you're watching this,
stop.
I won't go there. Yeah. So saving a little bit of cake for those.
Yeah. And also, a couple of scarves as well come with the cake.
Yeah, and
so
that was from
Karen and Graham.
Graham.
Thank you so much.
So much. And Turkish Delight, courtesy of
Keith.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, lovely.
But what I must add, these weren't delivered to the marina.
No.
There's strict rules here at the marina, and it's all to do with these not being residential moorings. These are leisure moorings, so there's no council tax involved. If they were the residential moorings, the marina gets charged more by the council, so we're not allowed to have post or parcels delivered here for that reason. So one or two have slipped through the net, some letters, and I have apologised to the staff and said I've tried my best. So please do not send anything to the marina. If you want to send anything to me or to us, you can contact me on one of the social media platforms, and I will. Wavy hand's got a mind of his own today.
He'll give you the address.
I will give you an address. Yeah,
to...
it's a post restant address at a local collection depot.
Yeah.
But it is a specific address.
Yeah, and we can receive letters,
yes,
parcels,
yes,
etc. So I think that's about it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Don't want to bore you anymore.
No. And our next video, there will be some nice aerial footage. There will be some footage of us meeting up with our mystery guests.
Yeah.
We're hoping, weather permitting, to have a bit of towpath tucker going on.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Outside campfire and some wild camping
Fingers
cooking
crossed.
type going on, which might have happened today, but it's rained all day today.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's happening tomorrow, but this goes out on... And again, thank you so much for all the new patrons, the existing patrons, people over on PayPal.
Your support
cards,
is
parcels,
absolutely
messages.
humbling.
It's
Thank you
amazing,
so
which
much.
is why we're so so
positive
upbeat and happy.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed the video,
press the like button.
if you haven't already subscribed,
Press the subscribe button.
if you want future notifications of any other videos we upload,
The bell icon.
and keep the comments coming.
Yeah, please keep your comments coming.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.